Hey, what's up, party people? Welcome to another episode of Uncorked Poetry Podcast. So, first things first, my deepest apologies for being late today. We're supposed to start at 7, and I was out getting my booster shot, my Moderna booster shot. I don't have the Pfizer. I'm not cool like that. I'm not ill like that. I'm not fat like that. So I got my booster shot today because safety first, and I'm about to start traveling in a couple days. And yeah, holy shit! Oh, it feels good to cuss. I be trying not to cuss on Tuesdays. Y'all know how it is. I be doing good too, like 5 weeks so far on coffee with teas and no cussing. So I put that in the win column so far. So far, can't get greedy. Can't get greedy. Yeah, so I got my booster shot today. Went to Walmart and got the shot. They went into my skeleton to give me this damn shot. Holy crap. That shit goes like all the way in your body, this fucking booster shot. I don't remember the um original shot. I don't even know what it's called, the vaccine. I don't remember them touching my skeleton the last time, but they fucking did this time. Oh my god. Thanks, buddy. She knows I hate that. She knows I hate that. My buddy Marine says, "You're on the TV." And just picturing my big ass head on a fucking TV right now, which is terrifying. But yeah, I got my fucking booster shot. That shit hurt, man. I did not love it. But had to do it. About to start traveling on Tuesday, which is crazy. Moving back to the Cape. I cannot wait. Seafood, bro. Fucking miss seafood. You have no idea. You have no fucking idea. So this week we have a couple things to talk about. We have to talk about Jussie Smollett. We're gonna get into that shit. Okay, D- bruh, bruh. Anywho, we have to talk about Matrix Resurrection because I've wanted a new Matrix for ever since the first one came out, and this one has like it has Keanu Reeves in it, and then I want to say Alice, but I know that's wrong. But I'm happy she's in it, and I just love the fucking Matrix. And we're also going to talk about the rise in poetry book sales. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed that, but I have. Maybe it's because I'm looking for it, but it's great to see so many people self publishing. That is wonderful. If you are self publishing, please keep going. Do not be discouraged. All right, we'll talk about that in a little bit. And as always, we have to talk about Maya Angelou because she's my spirit animal and she makes me feel good on the inside parts. Inside parts. All right, so like I said, my apologies for being late today. I went and got my booster shot, and they shot me in my fucking in my skeleton, and the shit hurt. Okay, didn't love it. And I see now why they tell you like just wait a little bit before you move, because I felt a little wonky. You know, you're supposed to wait 15 minutes, but like I got shit to do, so I didn't wait the 15 minutes. You should wait the 15 minutes. There's a reason they tell you to do it. You should do that. Anywho, so, if you haven't noticed or been watching the news in the past day and a half or so, you would not have noticed that Jussie Smollett was found guilty. He is now a convicted felon for falsifying a report. So it was, I believe, back in 2020 or early 2021. The time, I don't even know what time is anymore. Do you guys know what time is anymore? It's nuts. So he was in Chicago and he was quote unquote attacked. He was not, according to the law. And someone screamed, "This is MAGA country," is what he said. And allegedly, that's the word I'm looking for. Someone allegedly screamed, "This is MAGA town. This is, you know," and they put a noose around his neck and beat him up. That's allegedly what he said happened. It turns out that there were documentations of him paying two brothers to assault him. That's what the court showed. And he was found guilty of falsifying a police report. And that can that can get him a fine of a couple $100, or he can go to prison for 3 years. He's a first time offender and he's a celebrity. So I don't see him doing jail time. But if the judge wants to make uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, yeah, if the judge just wants to, what is the word I'm looking for? I cannot find words tonight is because I just jumped on this thing out of nowhere. Example, that's the one. If the judge wants to make an example out of him, we'll see what happens. But it was okay. So from what I hear, what I've heard, and first of all, do your own research. Okay, I am not, I'm not up on this case. Okay, make sure you do all of your research, because yeah. But the way it looks, well, what he said was that he was attacked, and then he wasn't. So now he might go to jail. But if this man go, I just I'm conflicted about it, right? Because if you filed a false police report, they spent hundreds of hours, thousands of dollars chasing down this thing that didn't happen. And in Chicago, they don't have that kind of freaking time. So if you did, you know, report a false report, then you should be, you know, um made an example of. You should have some kind of repercussions behind that. But I am anti another black man in jail. I don't want to see it. But this, if he did it, if allegedly, I know he is a convicted felon. The court said that he did it, but he swears up and down that he didn't. And if you were him, would you tell the truth now? You're a convicted felon, right? The things that he said, now I did not see or hear, but my best friend told me that he said some wild shit on the stand. I'm gonna go look that shit up after here. I should have done it before, but like I said, I was getting my booster shot. So did he tell different parts, intimate parts of his life on the stand for no reason? Why did he do it? You know, did his lawyer think that if he just told everything about himself, it shows that he is of stand up character or not? I don't know. It didn't work out for him, obviously, because he was convicted. So we're gonna find out next week or the week after what his punishment will be. But I think there should be a punishment. But I'm anti another black man in jail. But you need to come out them pockets. We gonna need you to come out them pockets. Have him give money to uh I don't know, some kind of nonprofit, some of the kind of nonprofit doing DEI work or something like that. He should definitely have repercussions, but I'm anti him in jail. So I do hope that he gets the help that he needs, because that kind of attention craving is a symptom of something much larger. And he's already on a TV show. He already has, I don't know how much money he has, but it seems like he was doing pretty good before this. Marie said to make the jury believe that he would tell the truth about more embarrassing or worse, quote unquote, situations. Listen, go. I'm not going to speculate because I haven't heard it myself. I just heard it from someone else. But let's go look at that. Okay. I suggest you go do your own research and just go check that out and see what he said. Because if the plan was just to say outlandish shit, to try to get people to believe that, you were telling the truth about this horrific thing, maybe that wasn't the best, kind of thing. I think maybe having character witnesses would have been a better plan. Or could they not find character witnesses? I don't know. I wasn't part of his legal team, but I am interested to see what the judge does when it comes down to punishment. I want to see what happens with this case. So I'm going to follow it. I hope you guys follow it, and I will have more info for you about it next week. And if I find anything else, I'll put it in the Uncorked Poetry podcast, because I find this very interesting. And maybe you will too. Who knows? Another thing I wanted to talk about was Matrix. Matrix is coming back. Matrix is coming back. Okay. Am I the only one who thinks that the past year and a half, 2 years, we've all just been in the Matrix? Like there's somebody up there just fucking around with the data, and I don't know, somebody went to lunch and then let Corona happen and then came back and was just like, shit. And then he just had to let it play out, because you can't stop the Matrix in the middle. We would all notice. All of us. So are we in the Matrix right now? Like for real, for real. Like I know it's science fiction, but just think about it for a second. What if 2020, stay with me. Stay with me. Okay. What if 2020, right? Let's say we heard about corona in 2019, right? That's why it's called COVID-19. That's why it's called COVID-19. So we heard about it back then, and it became a worldwide pandemic in March of 2020. That's when we are all stuck indoors. So what if like mid 2019, right? Somebody up in the matrix went on a bathroom break, right? And then there was like an email that came, and then the head of the matrix was like, we're gonna send out a whole new a version of the matrix. And then the guy who's supposed to press the button wasn't at his desk, right? So now the new version of the Matrix didn't have a chance to be downloaded. So we got Corona instead. Just I'm not even high, bro. I don't even smoke anymore. But this just makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense. 2020 was so ass backwards. This I think this is it, guys. I think what happened in 2019 and into 2020 is that somebody, whoever was supposed to be the data collector or the button presser at the top of the Matrix headquarters, was not paying attention when the new upgrade came, went to the bathroom, went to go get something to eat, had a Pop Tart. The email came, they didn't download the new 2020. We got stuck with Corona. It makes sense, right? It makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. So we're all stuck in the matrix, and we're about to find out what happens next. What happens next with the new Matrix Resurrection in December? I believe it's December 22nd. Again, do your own research. Okay, don't just blindly believe me because I say some wild shit here sometimes. So do your own research. I'm excited to see it. I can't wait to see it. I also want to see the new Spider-Man movie. I'm gonna watch that with my little brother. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait to see that. I like Spider-Man. Not as much as Batman. Batman's pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking good. You know what? When I went to go get, excuse me, when I went to go get my booster today, the guy who gave me the shot had a Batman tattoo. Right? He looked at my tattoo and he was just like, because I have a couple tattoos, and he's like, I have a tattoo too. And he showed me his Batman tattoo, and it's fucking cool. I was like, right? Right? His favorite Batman was Heath Ledger's Batman, who's a lot of people's favorite Batman. He's definitely up there with me. You know, I just yeah, yeah. It's a good Batman. He was a good Joker, but Christian Bale was the Batman. But the way that he portrayed Joker was just disturbingly awesome, right? And the way that we saw Batman and the Christian Bale interpretation, I think, was one of the best Batman. Because listen, anybody can play Batman, okay? It's the hard part isn't playing Batman. As long as you're physically fit, you can play Batman. The hard part is playing Bruce Wayne, right? Because he is a billionaire. He's suave. He's also vulnerable because his parents were killed in front of him. That'll fuck somebody up, and he's just a little lost. You saw that in the Batman Dark Knight trilogy. You saw him go up in the mountains and try to really find himself. So I enjoy that kind of Batman. I like Christian Bale's Batman. um who's another Batman I enjoyed? I did like George Clooney's Batman. It was bright. I really liked the colors. It was bright. Arnold Schwarzenegger's ice dude. Okay, I watched that one if I just need to laugh because it is so incredibly ridiculous, and the jokes just anger me like a little bit. It's just like, ha, know what I mean? Like just ha, why do I laugh at that? That's how I feel, because one of the jokes in that one, the Iceman, he came in, he bust through the door, and he's trying to beat up Batman. And then this ice motherfucker said, he said, ice to see you. God damn it. Fuck. I'm mad that I laughed. But yeah, that's a really good one. Also, that bat suit had nipples. Cut it the fuck out. All right? Cut it out. I don't want any nipples on my Batman suit. Yo, you know what? I meant it. Fuck it. I meant it. I don't want any nipples on my Batman suit. I don't want to see it. Okay? I don't need all this realistic shit. I don't want uh I I'm thinking about the person that Batman is gonna arrest, okay? How would you feel if you in a headlock with Batman and your face is all over his bat nipple? Ain't nobody asked for all that. We don't need that. Cut it out. Cut it out. I don't care for it. I just want to put that out there. I meant it. So if you have some time this weekend, go check out a Batman trilogy, man. They're just fun. They're just fun. Do not watch the new Batmans. Okay. Don't. I like Ben Affleck as an actor. Um, I think he's a good actor. But like I said before, the hard part isn't playing Batman. The hard part is playing Bruce Wayne. And I feel like he tried really well. And I feel like he did a good job. But for me, Batman is at such a high, um, I don't even know what to call it. Batman is just up here for me. You know what I mean? So I held Ben up here, and that's not where he stayed. And I just realized that the banner on this was not uncorked. My bad. There we go. That makes sense now. So all I'm saying is Batman's suit shouldn't have nipples. Said it, meant it. Cut it out. All right. Um, oh, I do think one of the fun Batmans was Adam West Batman. If you're old enough to remember, or if you ever felt nostalgic enough to go find an Adam West Batman, I mean, talk about Saturday morning fun, bro. It is just bright and ridiculous. Like in that Batman, that shit legit says pow, bro. It says a boom and pow. Okay, bright as shit. Batman will punch somebody, pow. He'll throw somebody, boom. Sir, my dog is very loud right now. And I'm just saying that's just fun, that's Saturday morning cartoon fun in real life. So Adam West is a fun fucking Batman. I think Christian Bale is one of the best Batman. I think George Clooney was a good Batman, too many nipples. And I think Ben Affleck just tried a little bit too hard. And the Batman, since we're here, let's fucking talk about it, okay? The Batman v Superman movie. The Batman v Superman movie. You mean to tell me that these two motherfuckers who have been fighting each other this entire fucking movie, right? Someone like Batman is wearing this big ass. He's wearing this big ass steel bat suit, right? It is humongous and big because Superman is fucking Superman. That's why. So he's trying to beat up Superman, and inside of his suit he has like kryptonite because that's what Superman's kryptonite is. And he's trying to like fight back and forth, and he gets Superman a little time here and there, but he's still fucking Superman. So these two who tried to kill each other the entire movie, bro, they're coming at each other with somebody gonna feel this. You gotta catch these fucking hands, bitch. All movie, bro. And then at the end of the movie, there's a really good, a lot of great fight scenes in it. But at the end of this fucking movie, bro, they stop fighting because Batman's mom's name is Martha and Superman's mom's name is Martha. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Hey, what's up, Rashonda? Thank you for coming in and saying hi. And I'm upset about the Batman v Superman. Okay. You mean to tell me that y'all stopped fighting because your mothers have the same last name? I have never been in a fight with someone and they said, hey, my mother's name is Wanda. I've never been like, well, damn, I think we should stop. Not never. Also, I can't remember the last time I've been in a fight because I'm a fucking adult. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Sup, Jace? It's enough. All right. I don't want to see my Batman, and I'm not gonna say my Superman because I don't like Superman. Okay, I said it. I meant it. Okay, I don't like Superman, but I am not naive enough to think that Batman can beat Superman. I know he can't. In my heart of hearts, I would like to think that Batman would rally and think of some really cool, crazy shit like they tried to do in the movie. It was not believable. I know. It's comics. A lot of it isn't believable. But if it could be just a kernel of reality, that would be great. That's all I'm fucking asking for. So if you watch the Batman v Superman, I'm going to suggest that you watch it standing up with some gloves on in front of a punching bag because you're going to want to fucking hit something. Just letting you know how it is, buddy. Be careful out there when you watch these comic book movies. They got serious, but I'm serious about my Batman. So cut the shit. That's all I'm saying. Um yes, now you have to see. Well, okay, I would say Vashana said now I have to see it. Uh the Dark Knight trilogies are just great, man. It is cinematic, just gorgeousness. J- Gorgeousness, that's a word. That's a fucking word. It is cinematic. It's just beautiful. The cinematography is great. It's like it's dark enough that it feels kind of Dark Knight, but it's not so dark that you can't see anything, which drives me fucking nuts in movies. It's really good. Go check it out. Rashonda said, "I'm upset. Cowboy Bebop got canceled. I haven't seen that yet. It's been all over my Netflix. And you know, like Netflix be like, you're 78%. Probably like this 78% and 88%. And Netflix said I would like the Cowboy Bebop 98%. So maybe I should go check it out. And like how Netflix knows too much about us. Know what I mean? I mean, it's no Google because Google knows entirely too much about my life. Yeah, yeah. I saw this thing today on the Facebook that said if you have an Android, right, hold down the home button and then tell the Android to sing to you. I'm not gonna tell you what happens. Okay, it's just do it. Okay, hold down the home button and then tell your Android to sing to you, and then listen to the song it sings. I did it this morning, and it was great. Another thing, all these fucking things we're seeing online, go do this, go do that. I just blindly fucking did it. Just blindly fucking did it. What if like that was a secret code to blow my hand up, and now I don't have a fucking left hand. Now I'm walking around here right-handed. I don't know. I don't know. Also super sober. So yeah. And my fucking arm hurts because I got the booster today. But I'm gonna get some water because I'm parched. Parched. All right. So we talked about we went on a tangent with Batman, which is just fun. Who doesn't love the bat? Ooh, who doesn't love the bat? Yeah, I love the bat. I love the Batman. Um, you know what I have, sir? This guy. This guy. I was out all afternoon and I came home and I know he wanted to like hang out. So I let him be in here and look what he does. Just barking the whole time. It's all right. So what I have noticed in the past couple, I don't know, I'd say like maybe the past 7 to 10 years, there's been an uptick in um I almost said Provincetown. I don't know if that's true. Probably, but I don't know. Um Poetry book sales. Poetry book sales are going up, and a lot of people are self publishing, which I think is fucking phenomenal. If you've ever written a book, it is the hardest shit. I'm still writing a book. I'm almost done with my poetry book, which I'll probably drop next year. Oh my God, I'm gonna drop some shit next year. And it won't be like my keys. Like I'm gonna drop like some artistic shit next year, which I'm excited to do. I can't wait. I have a lot of poetry to share. And um yeah, I'd like to drop a poetry book and do some kind of visual arts with it, which I think would be dope as fuck. So look out for that next year. I'm gonna get on the grind. But if you're a person who is like, have you ever written a book? Just right here, right here, because the shit is hard. But poetry, I think, is so incredibly personal. You know what I mean? Like, uh, Poetry is, it's not, you know, I think it's using a different part of your imagination. And it's not just your imagination, it's like you. Poetry is so personal. It's like you opening up a piece of yourself and then like just showing it. Like, here, this is what my life is. This is what I've been through. This is what hurts me. This is what makes me happy. This is what I'm afraid of. This is what I'm running towards. This is what I'm running away from. This is me here. I just think it's beautiful and brave as fuck. So if you've written a poetry book, fucking kudos. If you've written any book, fucking kudos, because that shit is hard. Hard. It's not just hard. It's hard. So, and if you have any friends or someone you know who is self-publishing or any kind of book, please support them, man. Support your artistic friends, especially your poet friends, because we do not make a lot of money. It's very hard to make a living as a poet unless you are consistently out there poeting. You know what I mean. I know a few poets who are out there on the grind, man, just trying to put this fucking work in, and I salute them. They're all over the country, just pushing their books, pushing their poetry, and making it happen. Um, Make sure you support your independent friends. Anyone who has a business, please support your business friends because that shit is hard as fuck, bro. Amplify Pop just got their 501c3, so make sure you support them, and they have a there's something happening this Saturday. Let me go find it because I definitely want to share that. You know what else I did today? I made a sandwich. No, I made a breakfast thingy. So when my buddy was here, she put together like this really cool. It was like a breakfast thing. I'm gonna tell you all about it. So I'm gonna tell you all about it right after this. So Amplified Park is having their holiday vendor market today. Today. From 4 to 8. So you got like 20 minutes if you want to head on down to the Cape Carter. I won't be offended. I should have told you last week or at 7. Anywho, it's today. It's today. So I'm so sorry, Tara. There are a bunch of holiday vendors and nonprofits who are at the Cape Carter Resort and Spa in Hyannis. The event was I think it was fun. I don't know if it was free, but if you have 20 minutes, if you're near the Cape Carter, just go check it out. I'm pretty sure there's still something happening there. Yeah, support your friends who are just trying to make it happen. If support your friends who have a business, all that shit, because shit is hard. It's fucking hard. Word. So I'm gonna tell you about this fucking sandwich. It's not even a sandwich. It's like a breakfast buildy thing. You know what I mean? All right. So it's shredded carrots. Right? You put all this into a little pan and you saute it. Now, I like to cook in cast iron pans because I like the way that they heat, and I just think food just tastes better in a cast iron pan. It just does. You take some carrots, some broccoli, some cauliflower, and you put all that in there with some seasoning and some oil and shit. You let that shit saute for a little bit, and then like you put in some onions and uh, uh, green peppers. Put that in a little bit later, saute it and all that, and then like you make a little hole in the middle, and you put some oil in there, and you put an egg in there, and then you cook that up and flip the egg. You can turn the heat off because that's the beauty of a cast iron pan. If you turn the heat off, it's still kind of cooking for a good while because cast iron pans are great heat conductors. So go make that, man. That shit is delicious. I had that shit this morning, and I'm usually really hungry by lunchtime. Anywhere between like, I don't know, 1 and 3. I'm hungry, like free me, Simo. Hungry. But I was good today. I didn't get hungry until I was at Walmart, and then I bought some beef jerky, which, to be honest, I wish I didn't. When I'm hungry, I just don't make good decisions, man. I don't even like beef jerky like that. Like, I really don't. But I was so hungry that I was discombobulated and I couldn't think about what kind of food makes me happy. I just needed to no longer want to do the homicide. I was fucking hungry. So I got some beef jerky, and it was really good. Um, Marie said carrot and veggie hash almost with an egg in it. Yo, it's so good. Go make that tomorrow. If you have time, fuck that. Make time in the morning to go make this shit. It is so good. I like to put a little mayo sh- sriracha, mayo sriracha mayo. You know what the fuck I mean? I like to put it on the top. It's really good. So make sure you go check that out. Mayo sriracha, sriracha. Yeah. Anyway, it's fucking good. Um, so I wanted to talk about Maya Angelou for a little bit because Maya Angelou, duh, she is my spirit. I'm talking too fast. She is my spirit animal, and I love her so much. So one of the things that Maya Angelou means to me is individuality. Right. When I think about Maya Angelou, I think about being your authentic self because that's a lot of what she taught was to just the key to some happiness is just to enjoy being in your own skin. And it took me a really long time to find that shit, but I finally did. I finally found it. I am happy in my skin. I don't care what size my skin is. I don't care the hue of my skin. I don't care how bumpy or smooth it is. I am happy inside of my body. I'm happy to be me. And that is a 38-year fucking long journey. Childhood trauma is a motherfucker. hmm But poetry, a lot of Maya Angelou, some reading, some really cool friends, and some deep thought has helped me, and therapy, of course. Yes, please go to therapy. Has helped me really understand that loving myself is no one will ever love me like I will. If I don't love myself, how can I ever expect anyone else to? If I don't love myself, how can I know what my personal boundaries are? If I don't love myself, how can I expect other people to respect me if I don't respect myself? So a lot of that came from Maya Angelou, and I was thinking about well, earlier today I was thinking about looking for the things you already have in front of you, right? So for the longest time when I was a kid, all I wanted was like a cool nickname. For a while, I named myself Whisper, which makes no sense because I'm a loud motherfucker. So I don't know how I picked that shit. But and another time, my cousin and I, we were in this gang that we made up, and we were the boss bitches, and then we were Freeport, Port Knox pushers. We didn't push shit. Okay, we ate like beef patties. There's only shit we pushed. Um, I just wanted to be I was looking for something, I was looking for connection and community, and I was looking for someone to love me enough so I wouldn't have to love myself. And it took me a really long time to get out of that mentality, finding people to love me enough so I wouldn't have to love myself because it's hard work, especially if you're a person with trauma or, if you have some kind of childhood trauma or just shit in your past that makes it hard for you to look in the mirror. It's easy to find someone who finds a good in you and then lean into that. It took me a long time to get out of that mentality, to learn how to love myself for me without any expectations from anyone else. I love me for me because I'm the only me I have. I enjoy being by myself. There was a time when I couldn't, sit alone without hearing something because my own thoughts were just too loud for me to not just listen to, but understand. But learning how to be alone, learning how to love myself, all of that came with time. That I wish there was like a secret fucking thing I could tell you about, what it means to love yourself. But for me, the only thing it took was time. There's no substitute for time. If it was, Corona would be over, but there's not. So for the longest time, I was looking for a nickname. I was looking for something to just grab onto. And it took me a really long time to realize that the thing that I've been looking for this whole time from junior high school, getting out of high school, into my early 20s, I was looking for something more and I wanted like a cool nickname. And my entire life, everyone I knew since I was a kid called me T. Now, my name is Tamora. It's the name my mother gave me. But when she gave me my name, Tamora, she gave me this name because she wanted my nickname to be T. She gave me what I was looking for at birth. And I spent so much time looking for a thing I already had. So that's my advice to you. Before you go looking for the thing that you think you want, one, ask yourself, do you really want it? And two, do you already have it? Is it already in your possession? Do you have it but not know? When we ask things of the universe or of God or, whatever higher power it is that you pray to, when you're asking for it, ask yourself why you want it or need it. And if you already have it, because I already had it. The thing I was looking for was already in my possession. So, um, reading Maya Angelou has always been a not just a release, but she's always made me feel comfortable in my weirdness, and um, she's always made me feel good about being myself, whatever version that is. Because as we grow and get older, you're not the same person, at 20 as you are at 35. I say this quote a lot, but Muhammad Ali has this great quote, which is a person who is the same man at 20 as he is at 50 wasted 30 years of his life. As we grow, as we get older, we're supposed to actually do that. We're supposed to grow. We're supposed to change. Times change, people change. We're supposed to allow the growth to happen. And sometimes we stun our own growth, not even knowing we're doing it. Are you growing today? Have you put in the work that you need to be the person you want to be? And even if that person is 10 years down the road, are you making steps towards that? Because I wasn't for a really long time, a really, really fucking long time. I was, stuck in the shit. And Jennifer Lewis has this great quote when she says, "If you sit in shit long enough, you don't smell it." I was stuck in the shit of not loving myself, of not accepting my weirdness, which is one of my greatest qualities, of not knowing that just because I'm different, different isn't bad. I'm not sure where we got that idea that, you know, um, going against the grain or whatever the fuck you call it, just standing out is a bad thing. Think about every movie you've ever watched, right? The person who saves the day is usually a person who steps out of their element. So step out of your element today. Grow a little bit today. Don't be afraid to stand in the wind. Don't be afraid to spit in the wind. um, don't be afraid to let your freak flag fly, man. Somebody like that shit. I'm telling you, I don't care how weird you think you are. Somebody like that shit. So just stick to it, man. Just stay with it. Yeah. So oh god, my fucking arm hurts, bro. You feel this? You don't feel this because we're not in the same body. But if we were, you would feel that my arm is like it's a little sore. It's a little sore. It's okay. It's an okay sore arm. I'm gonna make it. I'll make it. I'll make it. So, oh gosh. Okay. Hmm. I think that's it for this week. I mean, we talked about Jussie Smollett, Matrix Why is that word so fucking hard to say? Resurrection. 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 Yeah. Poetry book sales. If you have a friend or anyone who's selling poetry books or writing a poetry book or anyone who has written a book, first of all, kudos because that shit is hard as fuck. Second of all, please support your friends who are out here like trying to change their lives, making small businesses, writing books, publishing shit themselves. Like Go buy your friend's shit and don't ask for no goddamn discount, okay? Cut it out. Pay full price. That's how you show your love. Pay full price. Pay extra because shit is hard out here. And yeah, we talked about, oh God, my arm. I don't know why I keep putting it up there. So I got my booster shot today, and I would definitely suggest that when you get the booster shot or um, the the COVID-19 vaccine, um, maybe sit after. Yeah, I think there's a reason why they say sit for 15 minutes because you get a little woozy. I'm a little woozy right now. Yeah, I'm a little tired, and to be honest, sometimes I feel like I'm in a fever dream, and I'm not really sure if this is happening in real life because the Matrix. Hmm? Hmm? I can't wait to see the new Matrix. I'm telling you, I'm betting that the graphics in that fucking movie is so amazing. I love like big ass action movies and fight scenes. Oh, I love a good fight scene. Love a good fight scene. And one of my favorite fight scenes. Ow, not one of my. It's the arm. One of my favorite like fighting styles and shit in a movie is when you see like they get up close with the bad guy. I mean with the good guy, and the good guy's like, "So you want to fight?" And then the bad guy's like, "Oh, you bet your ass I do." And then the camera like gets close to the two, and then they stop fighting, and then it's like bam, bam, boom, bam, 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 right? And then like the bad guy gets thrown against the wall, and then like the bad guy goes against the wall, then the camera follows them, and then like turns around. Now you see the good guy coming, it's just like bam! That shit is so crazy. Like, yeah, I really like fight scenes. They're cool as fuck. Oh, and tonight, almost forgot. Tonight is the Lakers Celtics game. So go Lakers. I said it and I meant it. Okay. I'm a LeBron James fan. I like the Lakers. They're fine. I'm a LeBron James fan. Okay. And that thing about the LeBron James is fine. I think 12 or 15, 12 or $14,000 for a lewd gesture. Okay. Here's the thing. While he is playing against some other team, doesn't matter because Brown. He made a crazy, crazy, crazy sick basket, like he always does. And then somewhere down the road, somewhere after, he gestured towards his man parts. And just I don't love Brown like that. Like I just love him as a player. Like that's not I'm not interested in any of that. But I have to say, right? Okay, have you ever been playing a sport and you did it so fucking well that you just wanted to touch yourself? Has it ever happened? For real. Because, ladies, whenever I'm eating food and it's really fucking good, I grab my boobs. Am I the only one? I hold my boobs like, mm, mm. I'm just kidding. I wish they were this high. I'm like, mm, mm, mm. You ever like eat and like hold your boobs, ladies? I'm not speaking to a specific lady, just generally. Has it ever happened to you? I know it's happened to me. You know what? You don't have to tell me. Okay? You don't have to tell me. I already know. I already know that sometimes when you're in your house at home making a pizza or whatever by yourself and that shit is slapping. You sit there eating the pizza like, mm, mm, mm. I know. I know. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. And also I love my brown. He's just he's just great. He's just great. Yeah. I did see this crazy fucking shot with what's his name? Stephen Curry. I don't even know why I don't like Curry. I have no legitimate reason. He is a phenomenal player. He seems like he's a lot of fun. He looks like a good dad and a good husband. I don't know why I have like so much visceral like I don't know why. But he did make a really cool shot. He was in the stands and he made a side shot. What the fuck is that called? Don't know. But it was really cool. It's really, really cool. So maybe I'll come around on Stephen Curry, Maybe I'll be oh, I tried. I tried. I don't think I will. But I do enjoy watching him. Um, I do enjoy watching him play because he is a fun fucking player to watch. And I don't know how, dear God, I don't know how he makes all these threes. Imagine how much time he spends in practice, right? Because that kind of talent doesn't just happen. You have to work at it, no matter how good you are. I, I'm guessing he is working at it all the fucking time. And good for him. I'm happy that he is because it shows these kids that hard work does pay off. And it does. It does. I know that saying, if you, excuse me, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Not true. Because I love what I do. I do. I enjoy my job. It's also hard. And it should be hard. I like a challenge. If it's not challenging, then, oh, what are we doing here? I like to be challenged. So I hope you enjoyed whatever it is that you do. And if you don't like your job, I would suggest you start finding something that you do enjoy and then head that way or that way, whatever way. Life is short, bro. Life is short and it flies by really fucking fast. And before you know it, you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s, still dreaming about the thing that you wanted to do. So just bite the bullet. Just rip off the band aid, just go for it. 2020 was, I will give 2020 that. It was great for just going for it because we didn't have shit else to do. We were in the house. Some of us were going crazy. Others were just building shit, and some people were building businesses. So now is the time. You know, if there's something that you want to build, something that you want to make, something that you want to do, a place you want to travel to, a dream that you've always held close to your heart, go do it. Go start heading towards that way. And nothing happens overnight. So you're not just gonna wake up tomorrow and just like own your own pizzeria, if that's what your dream is. But start making steps towards that. You know, don't tell yourself you'll start on Monday, right? I used to tell myself that shit all the time. I'll start on Monday. Every day is Monday. Start today. Even if that means like just going on Google and looking up something. Something. If it means like, just going to do research, go do that. Go find the thing that makes you happy and then head that way. Because life is short and sometimes it's fleeting and sometimes you just fucking pass you by before you know what happened. So just go for it. Go find that thing that makes you happy because you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. My dog is about to bark. Just so you know. Bubba, don't be a follower. There are dogs up and down the street. There has to be like 10 dogs up and down the street. And a lot of people keep their dogs outside in the South, which hurts my little heart because my dog is not made for the outside. Mostly because I made him that way. But they just start barking, and then there's like this litany of just like dog barks up and down the street of these dogs just talking about God knows what. But my dog he's adorable, but he's an instigator. Okay, he like to be in the middle of the shit, and then like when the shit hits the fan, he'll just back up. Yeah. So, um, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Anywho, so I had a wonderful time tonight. Next week we will have another guest, um, and I will put up some information about that on Monday. And yeah, this weekend, spend the time doing the things that make you happy, whatever the fuck that is. Do the things that make you happy because you deserve to be happy, and I want to see you happy. So that's it for us this week. We had a great time. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed it. Go watch Batman v Superman. Be watching in front of a put on some gloves because it's gonna make you a little crazy. But the uh the Dark Knight trilogies are fucking phenomenal. So make sure you watch those. They're just fun. And if you have a chance to check out a old school Adam West Batman, please go watch that shit, man. It is so much fun. And tomorrow's Saturday, which is the perfect Adam West Saturday morning kind of show to watch. So make sure you go do that. That is it for us tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. Um, y'all cool as fuck. All right, y'all. Remember, hurt people hurt people, so keep an eye on your pain. Stay safe, Godspeed, and we'll see you next week. All right. You guys have a great night. I will be heading back to Cape Cod in a couple days. So holy shit balls. Some of you I'll see soon. Some of you I won't see for a while. But either way, love you all. You have a good night. Go Yankees. Yes.